Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Lady Tiger basketball. Here is the Lady Tigers from Waynesville. We're going to take on the Lady Falcons from Glendale tonight. I'm Mike Rawlings. Along with me tonight is Matt Johnson. Matt, before we talk about basketball, what a performance by Waynesville's 7th grade basketball player and singer, Lauren Lurcher, there on the national anthem.
Absolutely. What a fantastic rendition. That's one of the best I may have ever heard in this gym right there.
They may hire her for a full-time gig down here at high school.
All right, Coach Rawlings, as you see the starting lineups being announced there, we've got the Glendale Lady Falcons coming up the road tonight. Glendale, I believe the records, I was a little spotty on a couple games, but the record I found, I believe, had them 3-15.
That sounds about right, Matt.
I know they have had a hard time this season, particularly on offense, several of the games. So a game that Lady Tigers should be able to do well in tonight, but you never take a team for granted.
Can't take a team for granted. And we watched Lady Tigers Monday night against West Plains, a very, very good West Plains team. Tigers held with them, real strong for a little over a half of that ball game, and then West Plains is just able to throw a lot of bullets at you. And that's also the number 4th ranked team in the state right there too.
Well, absolutely. And you talk about a team in what a district that West Plains is in down there with West Plains, Marshfield, Jeff
Rolla
City,
Lady Bulldogs,
Rolla, and Jeff City, Helias, I believe. 4 of the top 10 teams in the state are in that same district down there. There's some good basketball teams going to go home from that district.
Yeah, and that's the luck of the draw in basketball and in team sports is where you're going to fall at. It's actually like that in individual sports too.
Well, right.
You get an area we turn back the clock to some old Van Far days. When I was a junior, our girls team was ranked number 1 in the state, and the Ellsbury Indians were ranked number 2, and that was your district title game.
Wow. Well, look for good things out of the Lady Tigers here tonight. Like I said, a team that you should be able to come out and get on top of and put this one in the bag early, but you can't take it for granted, and you still have to get your work in tonight. You have to go about it business-like.
And you talk about getting your work in, and you talk about getting times. This Lady Tiger schedule has turned into a marathon.
Oh, absolutely.
Because of COVID, because of snow. They went Friday night, they went Saturday afternoon, they went Monday night. They're back here tonight, and they're back again, at it again Friday night here at home against Kickapoo.
Well, and then no rest for the weary next week. Districts rolls
Monday.
in. All right, Lady Tigers get the tip. Pass goes underneath, and that's going to be Nadia Evans underneath to get us on the board. Lady Tigers jump out to the early lead, 2-0. Lady Falcons get it down to the other end. Ball's loose on the floor, picked up. They're going to say
she was out of bounds, man.
Going to say she stepped on the end line down there. So turnover, we're going to put the ball back in the hands of the Lady Tigers. Tony Durant to inbound. Nadia Evans going to bring the ball down across half court for the Tigers. Kick to the wing. 3 ball goes up. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded underneath. Ball's going to come to Glendale. Rebound that time, I believe that is Lydia Potter got up and got the rebound there for the Lady Falcons.
Matt, we want to welcome all our viewers out here. Final broadcast of the 2020-2021 athletic season. We went through football, we went through volleyball, basketball, wrestling. Boy, I tell you, it's an important night in your broadcasting career when it's the final game of the season and the Waynesville School Board president's up here in the TTSN Sports booth with us,
let's not
overseeing what is going on up here in the booth.
And let's not cheapen.
It's kind of concerning, Matt. I'm not going to lie.
Well, I don't want – yes, Mr. Schultz has served for years as school board president. Tremendous job. I don't mean to discount that in any way. But let's not sail him short with one title. He is also the resident TTSN unofficial meteorologist. So let's give him all the credit that is due.
Colleague of Brandon Beck's.
A colleague of Ron Hurst.
Abby Dyer.
And I know there are some out there that might not be the biggest fan of Ron Hurst, but
what about Al Roker?
Al Roker is another colleague of Mr. Schultz. And if you want to go way back, Willard Scott. All right, they're going to say out of bounds off the Lady Tigers, so the ball will go back to the Glendale Lady Falcons. They're going to inbound. Waynesville picking up a little pressure here in the front court. Quick shot up at the other end, and that's going to fall for number 3, Kayla Brady. As Brady ties the game up at 5 here, 5:25 left to play in first quarter action. Evans pulls the ball out, calls to reset the offense, now comes across to Durant. Durant kicks it back up top. Swinging to the corner. Hurd looks underneath, finds Nadia, goes up with the left hand. I think Glendale got a hand on that one, Coach. So it's tipped out. Glendale gets the ball back. Swinging it quickly. Ball goes into the corner. 3 ball goes up. No good. Asia Morgan with the block inside. Tips the ball away. And here come the Lady Tigers. Evans with the drive. Bounce pass through the middle. Still loose. Asia Morgan scrapping for the ball.
Jump. Yes.
We're going to get a jump ball. Now that ball will go over to the Lady Falcons. As Coach, we're getting several check-ins.
Well, we want to send a big hello out there to Coach, head wrestling Coach Lucas Smith. We're going to be talking about him later on in the broadcast of what all is going on in the wrestling program.
And Coach, I know many viewers have tuned in tonight for the big announcement coming later. It will not be early in the game.
Nope, you're going to have to stick with us.
But we'll be announcing the TTSN Sports Fan of the Year, most prestigious award we give away here each year on TTSN.
Whoa. That's the most prestigious award that's given away in the Waynesville School District throughout the year.
It's up there. I can't say for certain, Coach Rawlings, but it's definitely up there.
Well, our colleague Mark Wilson, that's what he was saying last night.
Well, and I don't mean to argue with him, but I did want to point out that, Coach, 2 of the 3 finalists, Mr. Trevon Dorsey, Miss Victoria Hooker, have both already checked in tonight. I know they're on the edge of their seat. Trevon looking for a back-to-back title, which we haven't seen in years here at TTSN. Looking for the elusive back-to-back title. Victoria, her first year in making the finals. Excitement to come.
Nadia Evans from 3 off the front of the rim.
Long 3 out there, just off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound comes underneath to Potter. She kicks it over, and here come the Lady Falcons. Drive down the lane. And
yes, nice job. Kaylee Gamble steps over there and takes that charge.
And that is the right call, but I was worried that was not the call we were going to get. All right, that's going to be.
I'll tell you, Matt, that was such a good charge right there. Kaylee didn't even have to sell that one. She just.
That's going to be the first foul on Rachel Flewell, first team foul for the Lady Falcons. So we're just over 3 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Nadia Evans, a little dribble in. Jumper right at the elbow. Boom. In for 2 more. Lady Tigers push the lead to 4.
That's going to turn it over. So the
That's
Tigers
what
force
pressure
that
does.
Bad pass.
Lady Falcons definitely did not like the look of that. Getting a little rush, getting a little pressure. Throw that ball up for grabs like that, bad things happen. So the turnover's will come out of the timeout. Lady Tigers going to have control here.
Well, the Lady Falcons right there, you're trying to get rid of that pass before you get yourself trapped. and it just speeds things up just a notch. You know, we talked about this for years. It's hard to practice that because you got to have somebody being able to push you at that speed, at that same speed.
Oh, absolutely.
During practice. It's very difficult.
Oh, yeah. Well, and I'm going to guess the Lady Tigers have a gear that the Glendale Lady Falcons just don't have. The Lady Tigers can go a speed that Glendale can't, and when you force them, you push them to try and go that speed, there's going to be mistakes. There's going to be turnovers. And the Lady Tigers right here look to take advantage of that. All right, inbounds pass comes to Nadia Evans. She brings it down to the bottom of the screen. Pull-up jumper in the lane. Won't go. Brianna Hurd in position right there.
Nice job on the boards there by Brianna.
Hurd up and off the glass for 2. Quickly opens the Waynesville lead to 6. Glendale gets the ball down the floor that time. No good. Rebound comes to Hurd underneath. And she's going to bring it.
Gets it to Nadia to set up the offense. 11-5 quickly there, Matt.
It is, and that's what we were talking about. Being able to go that gear, that faster, that speed. Woo. Nadia goes underneath to Garcia. Garcia goes high off the glass. Doesn't fall. Rebound comes to Glendale. Glendale, a little dribble penetration right there. Swings to the near side, and that's going to be 3. That's going to be Flewell outside for 3. Trims the Waynesville lead to 3. Lady Tigers get the ball, and Nadia Evans directing a little traffic as she comes across half court. Looks up top. Hurd now, turns the face, gives back to Nadia. Give back to Hurd. Little give and go.
Count that basket.
Wow. Little give and go right there. Nadia kicks over to Brianna. Brianna, a little bounce pass back to her. Count the bucket. Nadia's going to go to the line for the conventional three-point play. As we get a sub, Asia Morgan checking back into the game for the Waynesville Lady Tigers.
I believe we got Tony Durant's going to check in now for Nadia.
All right, so the free throw does good. Push that Waynesville lead back to 6. 14-8, 1:31 left to play here in the first quarter. Lady Tigers pick up the pressure once more. Long pass down court. They get it. Ooh, nice
footwork there, Matt. That's a hard move to make without traveling.
Riley Heeman, on the bucket there for the Lady Falcons. And we're going to get a foul, I believe.
It's going to be on number 10.
That's going to be Kayla Kraft. I believe that's going to be her first third-team foul for the Lady Falcons.
I'm going to say she's going to get in big trouble if she tries to body up Bree.
Yeah,
trying to take that ball inside. Not going to work out well.
There might be players that you can try that with, but I'm pretty sure Brianna would just shove you and me over.
Good hustle there by the Tigers after the turnover to knock that ball out of bounds. Lady Falcons will be throwing it in underneath their own basket.
Falcons get the shot up. Off the glass for 3 more. It's going to trim the Waynesville lead to 1 as we go under 1 minute left to play here in the first quarter. Brianna Hurd brings the ball across for the Lady Tigers. And it looks like the Lady Tigers are going to be content to play for the last shot if Glendale's not going to step out and pick them up. Of course, we saw one of these in Coach Pills' game. When
Coach Pills did this for about 3 minutes here.
Coach Pills had a guy over there. The other team didn't want to play. Hurd slices through the double team, kicks over, finds Asia Morgan on the backside. What a nice job right there. Brianna split the defense, come through. Asia Morgan makes the bucket on the other end, comes up with the steal right here. Hurd gets the three
All right, but
away.
it's going to be a little bit short. That's going to bring us to the end of quarter number 1 with the Lady Tigers up on the Lady Falcons 16-13. Matt, you know what that means it's time for?
A TTSN Sports Update?
It's time for a TTSN Sports Update. This TTSN Sports Update is brought to you by the TigerTV Facebook page. TigerTV Facebook. For all the news, it is news. Right here in Tiger Town. Matt, move your Diet Coke over there off the computer. And you know who likes the Tiger TV Facebook
Well, Coach,
page?
there's millions of people that like the Tiger Facebook page.
Well, here's who we're going with tonight. A whole list of Tigers who like the Tiger TV Facebook page. We're going to start this list out with our 2 young ladies that are headed to the state wrestling competition, Josie Moody and Marissa Gonzalez. And then we're going to switch it over here to these 9 young gentlemen who've qualified for sectionals. Will Austin, Dustin Green, Colton Justice, Jacob Forche, Caden Cruz, Martine Madrano, Isaac Peterson, Kevin Cruz, and Dylan Smith, all under the direction of Lucas Smith and his staff. Very, very good job over the last 2 weekends. Wrestling season's kind of extended. They're doing things a lot differently. You know, usually at this point we're talking state.
Right.
Would have
Usually
been last
by
weekend.
our last broadcast, we're usually getting updates.
But we want to wish them the best of luck. The boys, as they're going to go through sectionals and try to go to state. 2 young ladies who've already qualified to state. It's a great day to be a Tiger, Matt.
Well, it's always a great day to be a Tiger. But even greater day with the success.
A greater day to be a Tiger?
A greater day. Well, is it ever a bad day? I don't think that Coach Schultz would allow for it not to be a great day to be a Tiger. But when you're talking sectionals and state, it's even greater. All right, back to action we go here in the second quarter. Nadia Evans all the way down, doesn't go. Brianna Hurd on the backside with the rebound, gets it up, gets her rebound and puts it back in.
Brianna Hurd knocks that ball loose. Nadia comes up with it.
All right, Lady Tigers are very aggressive down here on the defensive end. No easy looks for the Lady Falcons. Shot goes up from the outside. Tony gets over there, gets that hand up. Shot no good, out of bounds off the Lady Falcons, and here come the Waynesville Lady Tigers once more. Inbounds pass comes to Tony Durant. She's going to bring it down across this half court for the Lady Tigers. Little drive to the right. Pass inside to Asia Morgan. A little turnaround. Oh.
I was going to say, that
Yeah.
ball, if there was no foul on that, Matt, that ball had to be tipped.
Well, exactly. And when we didn't get the whistle, I thought the Glendale Lady Falcon down below backed off of it like it was going to go out of bounds and be their ball. I thought there is no way. So Tony Durant inbounds, finds Asia, slice into the basket, and just like that, Lady Tigers
Love that
up
little
by
play.
7.
The Tigers are patient there and get the layup off that inbounds play.
Glendale bringing it down on the offensive end. A little drive inside, off the glass, no good. Ball's loose, rebound comes to the Lady Falcons. All the way back across. Oh, Coach, we've got a celebrity in the booth.
We do have a celebrity in the booth now.
Well, I know.
Head dance coach, Leanne Krisbeck has joined us.
She's the queen of Rhythm Nation.
Oh, she is.
And tonight, we're at halftime, we're going to be honoring a couple seniors, I
The
believe.
seniors from Rhythm Nation.
Yep, and Faith, a young lady I had in class as a freshman, I have again as a senior in my government class. Fantastic young lady. Super excited to see her perform tonight. But Coach, now I haven't heard, we haven't had any updates from Coach Kristek back here about those jackets. Remember the embroidered?
Well, they gave the jackets away, and basically, you know, without going into a lot of details and from behind closed door meetings, the jackets cost too much to be giving away, and we got into some possible MSHA violations. And so there's some things that had to be taken care of.
I know that we'd had a few people tuning in and asking about the embroidered jackets. I knew
they will be available for purchase next year is what I'm hearing.
Okay.
It was a whole COVID situation to why they're not available right now. I'm hearing
back order till April.
Yeah, back order till April. That's the official word.
I was kind of hoping that they would be just a little bit early because, Melinda at home, I was thinking, man, what more perfect of a Valentine's gift. But
Valentine's Day's passed.
Well, I know. That's why the back order screwed up the gift this year. So
I was going to say, if you were just thinking about buying one now, bad idea.
Now it says she's watching, but maybe she's not hearing that next year, fingers crossed.
Trust me, they listen. When we were talking about the official animal from Oregon the other night, Liz was listening.
All right, Lady Tigers holding a 7-point edge, 22-15, just under 5 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Pass taken away by Glendale right there, and here come the Lady Falcons back on the offensive end. Well, no, Coach Rawlings, there's someone else here at the high school that I think would really like to have one of them jackets. Waynesville High School Secretary Sharon Kempen, I think. I'd hope she's not watching, but I think her husband might better order.
Whoa. Matt. Her husband was able to get one. That's what he got her for Valentine's Day. She was wearing it the other day.
But they were back ordered. She can't have had it.
It was from that special order from 2 years ago.
Oh. Okay.
Her husband has a way of obtaining things that he would like to obtain.
So you got to plan 2 years in advance for what you're going to have 2 years from now.
You're better off planning 2 years in advance what you're buying your wife for Valentine's Day than you are trying to figure it out on February 24th. I'm just going to tell you that.
Well, no, you figure it out almost a year in advance for next year.
You were trying to figure it out tonight. That's 10 days late.
Figure it out tonight for next year.
Okay.
That gives me a year.
Well, you're going to have plenty of time because they're going to come in April.
Well, right, but I didn't realize that with
you buy her something track and field, that store's going to open Friday.
Every time I bring home another track and field shirt, I think I get an eye roll at my house. Coach Rawlings keeps us pretty well covered in track and field gear. All right, Lady Tigers kick to Brianna Hurd just inside the three-point arc. Won't go. Rebound comes to the Lady Falcons. Shot goes up at the other end, and that's going to be Goddard for two. Going to trim the Waynesville lead to 5. Nadia Evans brings the ball across half court for the Lady Tigers. Nadia directing a little traffic here.
Tigers up 5, no hurry.
Push inside, Hurd up strong. Right over the top of 2 defenders right there. Hurd puts it home for 2 more. Long pass right there, comes to the other end. Drive.
Oh, it's going to be a foul.
That's going to be Goddard again. Goes up off the glass. She's going to be fouled. She's going to go to the line to shoot the free throw. And they're going to get C.J. Jones, 22.
It's going to be her
second. And, Coach, we have several check-ins here. I believe Chambray Garcia checks into the game. Kaylee Gamble. And I did not see who the third one was. Looks like it's Is it Asia Morgan checking back in?
Yeah. Asia's in the game.
I think it was Asia coming back in. I saw 3 over at the table. All right, Gamble gives to Evans, and Evans going to bring it down for the Lady Tigers. Evans, little spin move, kicks
Nice
underneath
move.
the Gamble.
Nadia sucks in 2 defenders and allows Gamble to get open underneath.
Nadia looks up, sees her wide open. Gamble puts it over the top for 2 more. Pushes the Waynesville lead to 7. Back quickly to the other end come the Glendale Lady Falcons. Falcons really working it around down here, trying to find some seam in this Tiger defense. Oh.
There's going to be a foul on that.
Brady cuts to the hole right there. I think they're going to get Nadia for her first foul, but.
Yep, that's who they're going to call that one on.
So that'll send Brady to the line. She's going to be shooting 2. Brady, no good on the first. Sets at the line. Second one's up, and it's no good. Rebound comes to Hurd. Hurd brings it across half court for the Lady Tigers. Hurd going to take the left-hand side, and we're going to get a hold here.
Get a hold there. That's what I'm talking about. Right now, they're not giving any ground to Brianna, and by not doing that, she's initiating the contact and getting the foul called.
They're going to call the foul on number 11, Riley Heeman. Going to be her second and I believe 5th team foul here for the Lady Falcons. So we're just over 1:40 left to play here in first half action. Asia Morgan swings it across, finds Chambray Garcia. Garcia puts it up and good for 2 more. Pushes the Lady Tiger lead to 9. Lady Falcons push quick 3 at the other end, and that's going to be Anna Saley. That's going to cut the lead right back to 6. Nadia Evans, 1:13 on the clock, brings it across the half-court line for the Lady Tigers. Nadia pulls it back out. Kicks down, finds Hurd.
As we hit the 1-minute mark.
Yep. Oh! Hurd finds Asia cutting to the basket right there. Asia looks like just lost the handle on it, and it's going to be out of bounds off of the Lady Tigers. So the turnover put the ball back to the Lady Falcons. Goddard brings the ball down the floor for the Lady Falcons. I'm sorry, that's not Goddard. That's going to be Phillips. Now Goddard has the ball back up top.
And it looks like the Lady Falcons are going to hold for the final shot.
Lady Falcons under 30 seconds to play here, trailing currently by 6. And Coach, before we hit this break, want to remind the viewers out there, Rhythm Nation, under the direction of Miss Leanne Christick, going to be performing here at halftime. I'm sure the Waynesville Varsity Cheer will be performing.
And not only performing, they're also going to have senior night. We want to remind people of that. Steal there by Nadia Evans. Oh! Nadia for 3. Oh! Asia Morgan with the rebound, but the buzzer goes off. That brings us to the end of first half action with the Lady Tigers up over the Glendale Lady Falcons, 28-22. Matt, we're going to be back in about 10 minutes. Everybody can catch a little breather, and we will be back for second half action.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we would like to take the opportunity to recognize the class of 2021 Dance Team Senior. This is the end of one journey to the start of another. Remember what you have learned along the way and use that to complete the next leg of the race that we call life. We are proud of you and wish you the best of luck in the future. Remember, once a tiger, always a tiger. Our first dance senior is Faye Nicole Rennan. She played volleyball and basketball her freshman year, also played tennis in the past 2 years.
Probably after they got one, like switch one of your overhead backstops and let me get reset to the next person, okay?
Different colleges. For the Waynesville Tiger 3 season end with the rest of the marching band at the coldest game of the season. Her future story, she is going to college to pursue a music education degree, and she's being escorted by her mother, Nicole Redden, and father, David Redden. And that is Faith Nicole Redden. And our final dance senior, Chanel Owens. She has been on the team for 2 years, facilitating accomplishments of dance, theater, and member of the International Thespian Society. Her favorite Waynesville Tiger memory, having fun during theater rehearsals. Her future plans are to attend college as an education major, and she was escorted by her dad, mom, and sister. Chanel Owens. And that is our senior dance leader. Now, please put your hands together as we welcome the Waynesville Varsity Dance Team, Rhythm Nation. They will be performing a routine to nails, hair, hips, and heels by Father Paul. Choreography provided by the School of Performing Arts.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for second half action here from Waynesville High School's Waynesville Lady Tigers are leading the Lady Falcons from Glendale 28-22. Matt, nice first half for the Lady Tigers. Lady Tigers weren't able to extend that lead, but really weren't pushing that too much. Coach Madlock using a lot of players off the bench and keep rotating, and I think, her thought is it's been a long road, and that road's not as far from being over.
Well, and right, rest, give the players a few minutes of rest here and there. It's a nice steal right in the middle. Tony Durant gets up and takes that one away. Pass ahead quickly to Brianna Hurd. Hurd puts it down for 2 more.
Matt, we want to point out joining us here in the second half action is assistant principal Susie Schultz has joined us here on the TTSN Sports Network.
All sorts of celebrities. Well, and she may be wanting a weather report. You never know.
You never know. But, when you've got a built-in meteorologist there at the house,
I don't
used to having that just right at your fingertips.
Well, and it's probably like anything else. Once you have one right at your fingertips, you're a little spoiled. You don't appreciate.
That three's up just a little bit off.
All right, back come the Lady Falcons to the other end. Working the ball around here up top. Potter pushes it down into the corner. Back up, top of the key, a little dribble penetration, not there, kicked back outside. Looks like Glendale really working the ball around, being patient, trying to find the shot they like. So the 3 ball goes up from the corner, and it's good.
Cuts that Waynesville lead to 3.
Kayla Kraft gets that one up and good for 3, and as you said, trims the Waynesville Tiger lead to 3. Nadia Evans down at the other end, worked the ball around, tipped around. Tony Durant comes out of there with it. Nadia looks to drive, pull-up jumper, and it's good.
Over the last 2 nights of basketball action, man, we've watched Nadia hit that little pull-up jumper. That's a tough shot.
Especially from the side there. At least it was for me. A shooter like you back in the day, I know it didn't matter. Anywhere on that floor for you.
I can shoot it from anywhere on the floor, but that's a whole other offensive foul. Nice job. Nice job, Tony Durant.
They're going to get Potter with the charge there.
Anybody can shoot it, man. It's making it go in a whole different deal.
That's going to be
But off that dribble, Nadia has looked so strong
absolutely.
on that move.
Absolutely. Going to be the second foul for Potter. First team foul here for Glendale in the second half. Durant inbounds, gives to Evans, and Evans is going to bring it across half court for the Lady Tigers. Push down underneath, finds Hurd, kicked back outside to Durant. Goes up for 3, no good, but going to be out of bounds off the hands of the Lady Falcons. They're going to say Kayla Kraft touched that one last, and so the ball will stay with the Lady Tigers. Evans to inbound underneath.
Oh, Trevon, I've seen that jumper too.
Oh, no, I said mine's bad. Now, I do a little better out front when you get that backboard involved, but from the side, those are not my shots.
And no defense?
No, I had some decent defense.
Well, I shoot better with no defense.
Oh, no, I thought you meant my defense. I can play a little defense. Now, I went real fast. That was the year I believe Zeke Rogers was the senior, and I hustled down the floor, and I tipped a shot of his, and then I went back to try and go offensive the other direction. I realized I'd used all my air going back on defense. But I surprised Zeke that first trip. Nadia Evans again, pull-up jumper there just inside the wing. Push the Waynesville Lady Tiger lead back up to 5 as we're just over 4:16 to play here in the third quarter.
The ball gets loose, and yep, that's going to be actually, there's no such thing as a double dribble anymore. It's a traveling violation, but a turnover from the Lady Falcons.
All right, looks like Brianna Hurd's going to get a breath real quick for the Lady Tigers. As we've seen, Coach are trying to work in a rotation of players here. Garcia into the game for Hurd. Long ball doesn't go. Rebound comes to the Lady Falcons Glendale, and here they come quickly to the other end. Ball loose on the floor, going to be
Tony
picked up.
Durant gets a hand on that ball and knocks it away, and Asia Morgan comes up with it, Matt.
Asia, look at what I found. And bounce pass underneath the Asia Morgan. She puts it up in two more.
And we're going to get a timeout from the Lady Falcons.
Coach Alan Hilliard checking in from down in Springfield tonight. Cheering on the Lady Tigers. I think Glendale right here wants
Tim,
to...
look at the shot, Matt, look at the shot on your screen. You know who's getting that shot right there?
TTSN Sports intern.
Tim Wallace is on the floor. Tim Wallace is everywhere
Does it
tonight.
all.
Look, he's in the huddle with the Lady Tigers. That might be a new segment of the show, In the Huddle with the Lady Tigers.
I'm pretty sure that could be a weekly podcast. In the Huddle with the Lady Tigers.
Tim just leaned over, looked like he told Coach Klutz something to tell the Lady Tigers as he was getting out of that huddle.
Is there anything the man doesn't do?
No.
All right, back to the action we come. Glendale, little drive, swinging it around, thinks about the three out top, not there. Swarming defense right here by the Lady Tigers. Just
and it's
none.
really forcing the Falcons to move the ball a little quicker than they really want to, I think.
Well, and normally that leads to good things for us.
It didn't that time, Matt.
Didn't that time. That's going to be Kraft up and again, good for three. Cuts that Lady Tiger lead back to 4 is Nadia Evans now. Double teamed out front, swings, finds Durant. Looks inside, Asia Morgan. Going to kick back to Durant as the Lady Tigers swing the ball around the outside. Oh, what a move right there.
Nice move, tough shot there. Tough angle on the basket.
Three ball goes up from outside, and it is good. That's Phillips for 3. It's going to be her second 3 on the evening, and it's going to trim the Lady Tiger lead to 1, Coach.
Yeah. Lady Tigers keep extending it out to 5 or 6. The Lady Falcons keep getting it back close. That ball is going to be out of bounds and stay with the Lady Tigers.
Out of bounds off of Glendale right there. And it looks like Kaylee Gamble and Brianna Hurd checking back into the game for the Lady Tigers, as it looks like Ariana Jones and Asia Morgan, I think, are going to get a quick breath over there. All right, Nadia Evans inbounds underneath. Finds Gamble. Gamble, little pull-up jumper. Little drive to the hole. Basket's going to go for Goddard. So that's going to put her at the line for the conventional three-point play and a chance to tie this game up. Goddard, ball is up, no good. Ball, they're going to say tipped out of bounds, last off the hands of the Lady Tigers. So ball's going to go over to the Lady Falcons. 38-37, 1:26 left to play here in the third quarter. Ball tipped out of there.
Going to be stripped away.
Tony Durant gets in there and gets a hand on it. To the other end we come. Oh, they're going to say
they're
no
gonna-
shot.
They're going to call that foul on the floor.
Ah. Coach, as I see Officer Lopez in the building, escorting a special briefcase over there as we're a little over 1 minute game action away.
I don't like the fact that he's already in the building. I feel like he should be in a more secure place.
3 ball goes up from the outside, and it goes. And, Coach, the Lady Falcons have taken the first lead on the evening.
We're going to get a
Good. I believe they're going to get Kayla Brady for the foul. That's going to be her first third-team foul. Coach, I did not see.
I didn't see. I was watching a different area of the floor right there.
Yeah. I did not see it, but they are going to get Brady, so the ball stays with the Lady Tigers. Nadia Evans puts up the 3, and it's nothing but net. Puts the Lady Tigers back on top, and we're just over 30 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. Goddard goes up, no good. Rebound comes to Hurd. Ball still loose. Hurd clears it and gets it.
5 seconds. Nadia hopefully knows where we're at. She's got to put the 3 up. Ooh, it's going to bounce off the backboard and out. It's going to bring us to the end of the third quarter. The Lady Tigers up on the Lady Falcons, 41-40. And, Matt, you know what that means it's time for?
It's time for the final TTSN Sports Update of the year.
It's time for a TTSN Sports Update. This TTSN Sports Update is brought to you by the TigerTV Facebook page. TigerTV Facebook for all the news it is news. Right here in Tigertown. Matt, you know who likes the TigerTV Facebook page? No, you don't. Because Officer Lopez has just delivered the
I was going to
envelope.
say, I don't know yet, but I know there's a name in this envelope
It's
that
going
does.
to tell us who the TTSN Sports Fan of the Year. Officer Lopez, thank you for your assistance. Matt, pull that out of the briefcase and open up that envelope.
All right, I'm tearing the envelope now. And Coach Rawlings, blow into it here, pull the name out, and Coach.
Hold on, I can't read that.
Coach, right here on this slip of paper.
We're going to have, we have a winner, Matt.
We do.
have a winner.
Very deserving winner here. All 3 finalists. Want to congratulate you just on being finalists. But the 2020-2021 TTSN Sports Fan of the Year is Miss Victoria Hooker.
Congratulations to Miss Victoria Hooker out there, the TTSN Sports Fan of the Year. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Victoria has been with us since day one this year. She's tuned in. Was a tremendous.
As Coach, it looks like there's
the photograph. She'll be getting an autographed
she will
8x10 photograph of the
TTSN Sports Crew. Now her version will be autographed.
It will be autographed when she gets it.
She will get the vinyl decal, car decal, a whole host of prizes Tim's pulled out of the prize closet back here.
And Matt, let's make this very clear. We are under contract. We can only sign one of those photographs a year. So last year was the first. There's only 2 of these going to be.
Only 2 in existence. I know. Now I disappointed a young fan in Walmart the other day. Came running up to me with a photograph. I assume he printed off at home. And was asking me to sign it, and I told him I'd be happy to take a picture with him, but I couldn't sign that photo based on the TTSN Sports contract.
And Brianna Hurd takes that ball to the rim, and she is going to be fouled and go to the line for 2.
And Coach, what a classy show as last year's Tervon Dorsey, the reigning TTSN Fan of the Year, first one to offer congratulations to the new TTSN Sports Fan of the Year, Trevon, the owner of that only other autograph picture out there.
And right there, Trevon being the first one to congratulate explains how he won this award last year.
Absolutely.
Just one more piece of that puzzle.
Passes on the torch with class.
Victoria, we're hoping that's just a thing you can learn from a past champion.
All right, back come the Lady Tigers up by 2. Nadia, a little double team pressure, splits it, finds Durant, and we're going to get a timeout.
Coach Madlock's going to get a 30-second timeout.
Coach, I can't make out the words, but Coach Matlock is excited down there and very deliberate in what she's saying because I can hear her. I can't make out the words, but I can.
That's okay that you can't make those words out for our viewers at home, I'm going to guess. And we did want to pass this along. I just got word that from Tim Wallace that he wanted to let everybody know that our fourth candidate this year, Brian Shafter, did come forward and apologize this morning during following the morning PLC meeting at the WCC. He came, hat in hand.
Well, and
suit and tie,
I was going to say I heard Mr. Schaffner was in suit and tie, and very heartfelt apology. Read a formal letter he had written, and the TTSN sports panel, I believe, what I'm hearing is a recognizing his act of contrition and assigning only a 1-year penalty to Mr. Schaffner.
And the Tiger defense forces that pass out of bounds, and the Lady Tigers will get the ball back. Up 2 here, 6:51 left in the ball game. And it's really become crunch time out on the court, Matt.
It has, as we're 6:44 left to play here in the game. Lady Tigers up by 2. Nadia Evans double teamed in the front court, slices by. There's that pull-up jumper, won't go this time off the back of the rim. Rebound comes to Kraft on the offside for the Lady Falcons. Back down to the other end come the Lady Falcons. Kraft swings it to Goddard. Bounce pass over. Brady reversing the ball back to the top side. Brady going to put it up from the outside, and it's good.
She gives the Lady Falcons a 1-point lead.
All right, Nadia Evans bringing it across, finds Tony Durant. Pushes inside to Hurd. Hurd, a little jumper in the lane. And that's going to put the Tigers back on top by 1. Brady now, Nadia moving out on Brady, who we've seen will step up and shoot that 3. Little drive by Goddard, misconnection, but gets the pass back. And we're going to get a foul on the floor. We're going to get a hold there.
Actually, Matt, right there, Asia Morgan holds before the ball gets there. Actually, probably saved 2 points right there with that foul.
Exactly. And so that's just going to be the first foul for Asia Morgan, second team foul for Waynesville. Kaylee Gamble checks into the game for the Lady Tigers. Looks like Tony Durant's going to get a breath over there. So Glendale keeps possession of the ball on the foul. Ball tipped up. Nice job right there, Lady Tigers. Ariana Jones gets up and
they're going to try to trap and double team Nadia Evans every time she has the ball.
All right, Ariana Jones going to inbound here for the Lady Tigers. Looks over, finds Nadia, and as you said, we see the double team. Nadia underneath. Hurd off the glass, won't go, but gets her own rebound. Right back up. No good once more. Tips it out, and Kaylee Gamble's going to reset. Now hands over to Evans. Coach, aggressive little trap right there on the outside, trying to get Nadia. C.J. Jones now swings over to Gamble. Gamble steps in, going to take the 3, no good. Ball's going to come out of there.
And Gamble's going to foul on That's going to be Kaylee's first. 5th team foul on the Lady Tigers.
Pass goes underneath. The Lady Tigers get some help right there. Turn around and blocked. Taken away. Kaylee Gamble comes out of there with it. Passes
defense
ahead to Evans.
Right there by the Lady Tigers.
Big play right there for the Tigers. Naughty Evans, a little jumper in the lane, won't go. Rebound comes out quickly down to the other end looking for Goddard, and that's going to be thrown away right there.
Yeah.
So the turnover's going to go to the Lady Tigers.
No, didn't get enough air underneath that ball to allow I'm not sure who that was for the Falcons, Lady Falcons, going after the ball there.
Well, I think Goddard was the intended target right there, just a little long over the top of the head.
You got to put some air underneath there, Matt. Give him a chance to run underneath of it. Like
I'm
Tom
sorry,
Brady.
not Goddard. It was Phillips. I'm sorry, it was Phillips, not Goddard. Woo! Nottingham makes that look so easy, and that is not easy.
No. That's a very difficult shot.
It's going to put the Lady Tigers back up 3. It's Glendale quickly back to the other end. Phillips, long 2 won't go. Rebounded underneath by Morgan. Morgan, nice job to get in position right there. Put the defender on her back. Pull that one down, kicks it over, and here come the Lady Tigers.
And we're going to get a timeout from Coach Brittany Madlock, the Waynesville Tigers. Matt, while we have this timeout, we want to recognize our students working tonight. The game here for us, final sports broadcast of the year for the TTSN Sports Network, under the direction of the incomparable,
The illustrious, the illuminal, Tim Wallace.
And our students working tonight are Rocky DeMello, Anthony Jordan, and Chris Moore. Once again, under the direction of Tim Wallace. And Matt, as we say every night, we get the easy job. We come in, sit down, and just get to talk about basketball and whatever else comes to our mind. But, you know, Tim and his crew, they roll in here after school. They have to set everything up. They have to make sure everything's working correctly. Tonight, as we said, Tim Wallace is down there in the huddle with the Lady Tigers.
Absolutely.
Just doing whatever it takes to make this broadcast as to the best that it can possibly be. And we see it year in, year out. We see it night in, night out. Absolutely outstanding job by all the students, the ones tonight and the ones we've had working with us all year long. And, again, excellent job by Tim Wallace.
Absolutely. Just can't say enough good about the program. I know my oldest is a part of the TTSN group over there at the WCC in the 3-hour block class. Absolutely loves it. And I love her being a part of something like this. It's just such a fantastic program. All right, so we're down to our final 3 minutes here on the evening. Lady Tigers holding on to a 3-point edge.
Tigers tip that one out. Tigers on offense down at the other end. The missed three-pointer by Brianna Hurd. But still, Tigers up just under the 3-minute mark, up 3 points over here over Glendale.
Little drive right there. Nice job on the defense. You got to get those hands up, go straight up. Don't foul them. But a good shot right there for Glendale in terms of the Lady Tiger lead to 1. Evans gets it across half court, gives to Durant, and Hurd now up top.
Tigers with the 1-point lead. They're going to hold the ball out. They're going to try to spread things out.
Tony Durant.
Whoa! Tony Durant across the lane.
Little slash comes underneath with that right hand. Woo! Lady Falcons working it around here on the offensive end as Phillips pulls it up top and resets. Swings it to the right-hand side.
We're going to get it. Well, we've got a foul called underneath. We have a travel called out top.
Yeah, we're going to have to get
a discussion here. They're going to go with and they are going to go with the foul.
They're going to say the foul came first. I believe they're going to get Tony Durant with her second, but I'm not 100% sure here, Coach Rawlings. I did not see the number
Still haven't
reported.
seen. I'm not sure that. I think they're going to come over and probably question. I don't think they know the table knows yet.
Okay, it's
Durant.
Tony's first, but they are going to call Tony with foul. I'm sorry, I thought it was her second on the night, but it's not.
We have a timeout from Glendale right here.
So that's going to stop the clock here. As you see right here on the screen, the varsity cheer program.
That scares me to death.
So we're getting a little report there from Mr. Tim Wallace, some kind words for us on the year, and definitely I'm not so sure it's deserved for us as it is for him and the students and everyone else here, but enjoy getting to come into the gym. Well, it starts in the fall, getting to do the football games,
the volleyball.
The volleyball. We do the wrestling here. Now, the Mouth of the South, Mark Wilson, usually sits in and does the wrestling.
Well, we invited the Mouth of the South to be here with us tonight for the announcement.
Well, I believe he had a prior engagement, was not able to get away from. I believe he was
watching Airplane Repo on TV?
No. I believe he was guest speaking at some function here in town tonight, doing a little keynote. I can't. We'll have to check. I'm sure he's tuned in by now. He can let us know.
It was a virtual event, Matt.
Oh,
he had
okay.
a Zoom.
Okay. I knew he was giving a keynote address somewhere. 3-shot doesn't go. Rebound comes underneath, and Naughty Evans quickly is double-teamed.
Oh.
Passed ahead, tipped away. Lady Falcons to the other end, up and off the glass.
That's a one-point game.
Nadia dribbles right through the double team.
And they're
going to say
it knocked it out of bounds.
They're going to say it was off the fingers of Brady right there as it goes out of bounds.
What we're looking at right here is I think they're trying real hard not to foul Nadia, but they're trying to get a foul.
Trying to get a foul with, yeah.
And as I say that, if they're having an opportunity and
Durant going to slice to the rim once
she's
more.
She's going to hit the layup.
And this time it goes to the left.
And Tony's came through twice.
Tony's sliced to the right. She sliced to the left.
There's going to be the three, and it's
no
going to
good.
be airballed. And we are going to have a foul.
We're going to get a foul there. I think they're going to get Phillips.
That's going to be.
I'm sorry. That's going to be Goddard underneath.
That's going to be the sixth team foul there.
And it's going to be the third foul for Phillips. And
we're going to have a timeout for Glendale.
Well, Lady
36
Tigers,
seconds. This may not be our last timeout, Coach. We may see all kinds of timeouts.
Well, the board shows we got 5 left, and you can't take them home with you. Well, 4 left.
4 left now.
4 left now, and you can't take them home with you, so you might as well
What are you going to do with
them
them at home?
Well, now, if I could take them home at like a 60 seconds peace and quiet, if I could take a timeout every now and then, I'd use one.
Now, do you really think that the Lady Tigers, or if we had them up on the screen, the Lady Falcons, are thinking, wow, I'm going to enjoy this 60 seconds of peace and quiet? I don't think that's what's going through
but
their
you
head.
said at home. What would I do with one at home? There's every now and then I'd like to, hey, I need a 30. Just give me 30 seconds to think real quick. I'd use them. But heck, tell you what, we'll talk to Coach Matlock. We get out of here with at least 2 timeouts left. I'll let you take one home. I'll take one home. We'll see. We'll just see. You don't know if you don't try it, Coach Rollins.
That's true. We give away a timeout as part of the prize package.
Well,
Victoria could have a timeout.
Well, it's going to depend on the number. If we get it out of here with all 3 of them, we'll put one in the prize pack.
We don't have a limit. We can give away as many timeouts as we want.
I don't know. We're going to have to check the bylaws for that. All right, Lady Tigers get it into Hurd. Hurd quickly to the other end, but the ball's loose, picked up by Glendale.
And they put it in.
Phillips is going to be up and good for the 2. Lady Tigers holding on to a 1-point edge as we're about 15 seconds to play.
And we're going to get it.
Lady Tigers going to spend one of those timeouts.
So there goes one of them timeouts away, Matt.
See, and all right, I'll let that be your timeout. And then if there's still 2 remaining, we'll put one in the prize package, and I'll take the other one home. Since you didn't seem to appreciate the ability to take one home, we'll let that one be yours.
And, Matt, we do want to let our viewers at home know that tomorrow night the boys will be at home. They'll be taking on Hillcrest. We will not be. This is our final broadcast.
Final broadcast of the year.
They're going to be home tomorrow night. The girls will be at home Friday night against Kickapoo. Both of those are makeup games due to the snow.
And Kickapoo.
I don't know if I think it's COVID and the snow. So it's got us both ways here.
But definitely a loaded Kickapoo team. If you haven't had a chance to watch them this year, one of the top teams in the state. Going to be a very good basketball team rolling in here Friday night. So if you got nothing else going on, come down here, cheer the Lady Tigers on Friday night, or come on down tomorrow night. Coach Pill's been sitting up here in the booth with us all night long, Coach Rawlings. I'm sure he'd love to have you down here cheering on his guys tomorrow night.
And we're going to get a foul.
They're going to get a foul. Nadia came through there. I think they're going to get Kayla Kraft, but I'm not sure they are. It's going to be second team foul on her.
And we're going to get the final timeout from Glendale.
Still 2 remaining. Lady Tigers have 2 timeouts remaining. This is the final timeout for the Lady Falcons.
And this will be a full timeout for those of you at home. It's going to be 60 seconds of pure enjoyment here.
Pure enjoyment.
Told you we're going to get through all these timeouts if we're not careful here in the last 30 seconds.
Well, if we need to use them, we use them. As coaches, I look across. We mentioned Coach Pills in action tomorrow night. Come support the boys. He's hanging out with us. But across the way, I see another former TTSN fan of the year, Miss Angie Pills, sitting over there
supporting the
across
Lady Tigers. She'll be here tomorrow night supporting the Tigers, I'm sure.
Well, and obviously Trevon, some military duties away, he couldn't be here in person tonight, but on a night like tonight when it's awarded, it's great to see former TTSN Sports Fan of the Year.
Well, and Matt, as you're saying that, Angie would like to send her congratulations out to Victoria Hooker.
Absolutely. It's just an award that goes back years and years. I mean, we've talked.
The amazing part is, it was like, not this past summer, but the summer before, when we were in Gulf Shores, and this total stranger walks up to Angie and says, "You were TTSN Fan of the Year." I mean, it's people out there. There's people watching, and they know what's going on outside of our little world here that we just don't understand.
All right, Nadia Evans, no good on the first. Glendale gets the rebound, comes down trailing by 1.
And the shot's up. Oh, it's off the back of the rim, and the Lady Tigers, woo! The Lady
Be still
Tigers
my heart.
come pull this thing out by 1 with the 50-49 win over the Lady Falcons from Glendale. Congratulations to the Lady Tigers once again. Tigers will be here at home tomorrow night against Hillcrest. The Lady Tigers will finish up their season Friday night here at home against Kickapoo. If you can get out and come down and support them, that would be awesome. Matt, we're wrapping up a whole nother season here. We want to thank everyone out there on the TTSN Sports Network for joining us from day one this year all the way through. We want to thank you for your support. Once again, thanks to Tim Wallace and to all the kids that have worked all the games all year long. Matt, another year in the books there, bud. Another year in the books.
Absolutely. Spring sports starting on Monday. And
fellas, if you remember, you got a virtual track meeting tomorrow during Tiger Time.
Tiger Time virtual meeting.
And we want to wish everybody well. Hope everybody has a great evening. For Matt Johnson, I'm Mike Rawlings, and we will see you next year kicking off with Tiger football for season 2021-22.